$1,000 a day with YouTube automation might seem impossible to achieve unless you are the smartest YouTube guru out there, but I'm here to show you how a college dropout and retired Twitch streamer managed to do it. I've been doing this for 6 years now, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, it is not all sunshine and rainbows like most people show you. I've had channels terminated, demonetized, I've had channels get shadow banned, I've had channels that get no views after like 2-3 months. But like I said, I've been doing this for 6 years now, and I feel like that qualifies me to teach it to you guys because now I understand what works and what doesn't work. And to prove to you guys that I've been achieving $1,000 days for years now, here is one of my channels that I show you guys a lot on this YouTube channel. Back in July of 2023, so it's been 2 years now, this channel had an $857 day, a $1,500 day, a $2,300 day, and a $2,800 day back to back to back to back. And then obviously it goes down, but still going down is $2,400 in a day, $1,600, $1,300, $1,100, and then sadly it does go under that $1,000 a day mark. But I've been doing this for a while now. I've had this so many times where I've gotten to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 days with YouTube, and it's not that hard. When I say it's not that hard, I'm basically just saying I am a complete dumbass and I managed to do it, so I think that you guys should be able to do it as well. And then there's this body cam channel that resurrected like it was the Undertaker, that this June 2025, $1,500 day, $1,900 day, basically $2,000 day, $1,400, $911, $1,000, $1,600, another $930. Like, this has been going on for years now. I also own a lot of other channels, but I'm not here to flex on you for 10 to 20 minutes straight. I'm here to teach you how you can potentially do the same thing. So what would I do to achieve these results if I started from zero in 2025? The very first thing is obviously finding a niche that you're going to be posting about. You have to find something that is popular right now and it's going to get you a lot of views. And for me personally, I like something that's going to last for years on years and years. So as you guys saw, I had a channel in 2023 making me thousands of dollars a day, and in 2025 that channel is still making me over $10,000 consistently every single month. Most faceless YouTube channels do not last that long because people don't know how to create a long-lasting brand, or they're just picking a niche that's going to die out in a couple months and they're just trying to get a bag really quickly. And if that is you, well, if you got the bag, then you know, I'm not here to shame you for that. But the first thing I would do is find a reliable and good niche. And the way I'm going to do that is using NextLev. If you don't know what NextLev is, you're living under a rock and you need to get on this right now. Basically, it is an AI tool that is going to find the best niches for you. And it's basing it on a couple of factors. The one that I care about most is this right here: viral videos on small channels. Now, why exactly does that matter? If a channel has a viral video, and that channel is less than, let's say, 10,000 subscribers, then that means the algorithm is pushing out small channels in that niche. The views in that niche aren't only dominated by the biggest channels, because if smaller channels are getting views in it, then that means whatever they did is going to work for your channel as well. So on NextLev, I just scroll down to here and I start going through these viral videos on small channels until basically something just pops out and piques my interest. So like right here, I am a big Fallout fan, the video game, the TV show. So every vault experiment in Fallout explained in 25 minutes. They have 152,000 views in 21 days. We're going to take a look at this and see if it's a niche that I would be interested in getting into. And as you can see, this channel started around 1 month ago. First video 53K views, then a couple of thousand, 52, 155, 40, 16, and then 32. It is slowly going downhill. Now this does look like a great channel, but I don't know how long this is going to last, how many topics they can come up with. There are a couple concerns I have for a channel like this. Just because when the TV show is hyped, obviously this channel will have more views, but when it's not, the channel might not have many views at all. Now, don't get me wrong, this channel is definitely going to make this person probably tens of thousands of dollars, but like I said, I'm looking for something that consistently makes me money for years to come. So I'm going to go back on the NextLev and I am just going to keep going through this until I find something that I like. You can also click onto channels and go to long form channels, and then from here, there's a couple different filters you can work with. So you can do high average views and low date since start, which is a great one, or I like low subscribers and high views. Then if you want to go even more advanced, you can go down to here, expand options, and you can literally pick the category that you're looking for. So if you're only interested in starting a sports channel, you can do that just by scrolling through here and finding, NBA, football, baseball, basketball, stuff like that. And then if you have a specific format in mind, like animation, commentary, compilation, documentary, gaming, etc., you can click that here. But for me, I'm going to keep it simple and just do high average views and low days since start. And now we're just going to scroll through this. And there's going to be a bunch of different channels doing very, very well. Like this one, 83 days since I started, and they're getting 900,000 views on average per video, which is insane. So I found this channel right here after scrolling for maybe 20 seconds called Back Then with Frank. 83 days since they started and 82,000 average views per video. They have one from 2 months ago. They got 1 million views, and it looks like the content or the thumbnail strategy is pretty simple, and it's something that a beginner can replicate. And not only that, they're evergreen topics that can still be watched for years in the future. So we're going to click on this and make sure it's the right one, and then we're going to move on from there. Okay, so they clearly just started out only 2 months ago, and the views started out really, really hot, and they have died down just a little bit. And that is very typical with fresh YouTube channels. They start off hot, not as hot as this one obviously, but they start off by getting views, and then they usually just like start dying down a little bit, and eventually they will pick up with consistency or just changing up the thumbnail strategy a little bit or titles. With that being said though, this looks like something that could be good for years to come. So we're gonna base this video off this channel right here. Now, by no means am I saying go start in this niche, because I know that this niche has been around for a bit now and it is pretty saturated, but small channels are obviously still growing in it, so it is possible. But I do recommend you go get Next Lev. The link is in the description, and if you use code JoeSappy, you will get 20% off. A little shameless plug there. And find a niche that actually interests you and is one that you think you can replicate for months or years to come. Okay, so I'm starting in this niche. What is the next thing that I'm going to do? And that is I am going to copy their most popular videos, and I'm literally just going to steal what they did. It's actually crazy. So as you can see, their most viral videos, 1 million views, 200,000, 100, 90, etc., they all say 100 forgotten things from a time period in America, or America, from 1950s America. So what are we gonna do? We're going to make a video called 100 Forgotten Things from 1970s America. It is that simple. Another thing I like to make sure of is, can I create these thumbnails before I even start the video editing process? Is this a thumbnail that I know with my Photoshop skills right now, can I create it, or will I be able to create it pretty easily? And the fact of the matter is, yes, this is a very simple thumbnail to create, and I'll show you how to do it, but that is a very important thing. Can you create or replicate what this channel is doing? Well, let's get started with this topic right here, 100 forgotten things from 1950s America. We're going to click on this video, and if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you know exactly what's about to happen. We're going to go down to the description, and we are going to click on show transcript. Now, if you have the Next Lev extension, like you should have, if you want to do faceless YouTube successfully, you don't need it, but you should have it because it's a big help. You can go down to here, press copy script, and then from here it is going to copy the script, and now you have their exact script, and you can work around with that. And after 3 to 5 business days, it will copy the entire script, and from here you're going to head on over to ChatGPT. Now, if you're not a part of my private community, the link is in the description. You're going to have to go into ChatGPT, and you're going to have to say something like, recreate this script, but make it new and unique. And then you're just going to paste the script from here, and it's going to create something for you, and it probably won't be amazing, and it probably won't have the word count you're looking for, but if you are a part of the community, luckily you have this tool right here called the Script Architect, which has all of the parameters that I've set for it that have created all my viral scripts. So you basically just plug in your script, and it's going to know how to make it perfectly. So in the Script Architect, if you are in the community, I said generate a 2,500 word script using this framework, split into 3 sections that are 800 words a section. The sample is called 100 Forgotten Things from the 1950s, but we want our video to be about 100 Forgotten Things from 1970. 1970s. Then we are going to paste their script here and click enter. And now let the script architect do its work. And remember, if you want to join the community, the link is in the description. Go check it out. And after a couple minutes of ChatGPT doing its magic, you now have a hook that is pretty much exactly like the one that you stole from, like this one right here. And then if you scroll down, you have the first section that is once again using the same framework of the sample you stole. Section 2 right here, section 3 right here, and then it even gives you the SEO title and then an SEO description. So you just copy and paste that description in, and it's going to be optimized for search engine optimization, and you're going to be good to go. But from here, you're going to take this right here, copy it all, and then you're going to head on over to 11 Labs to create your AI voiceover. From here, you're just going to paste it into 11 Labs and generate the speech. Now, I do recommend you go find yourself a good voice that will work for your channel. And once again, if you're in the community, I provide the best 11 Lab voices for every single different channel style that there is. So you don't have to spend your time looking for anything. They're all going to be in the community. Once again, the link is in the freaking description. If you don't click it, I'm actually going to get pissed. But generate the speech, and now you have your script and your voiceover. From here, all you need to do is edit the video and make a thumbnail. I'm going to admit to you guys right now, I'm a lazy piece of shit. I don't like to do video editing, so I am going to hire a video editor to do it for me. I prefer using Upwork when it comes to finding freelancers, so I'm going to go over to hire talent in the top left, click post a job, and then for the title, you're just going to say video editor for YouTube automation channel or faceless YouTube channel. And then for your budget, do whatever you feel comfortable with. Obviously, just starting out, you might not have a big budget, so you can even get away with $5 to $10 per video, because there are some people in different countries where that is a lot of money to them. And especially if you can promise them more money in the future once your channel grows, they'll gladly work with you. But for me personally, I like to pay my people well, so I'm just going to do $50 for the budget. Now, obviously, depending on the editing style, if it's high quality documentary edits, it's going to be a lot more money than that. But for something like this, where it's really just straightforward using background footage, a couple of transitions, some sound effects, and then just adding the commentary over it, it's not that hard to do. You guys could easily do it yourself if you wanted to. Like I said, I am just lazy and I want to hire someone to do this for me. And then for describe what you need, basically just say you're looking for a video editor in the YouTube automation niche. You're going to have a script and a voiceover ready for them, and they have to find the background footage that matches the script and voiceover. And what I mean by that is, if your video is talking about an item from the 1970s, let's say a bicycle, the background footage should be showing someone riding that bicycle while the commentary is talking about it. So always match what the commentary is talking about. Because if the commentary is talking about this bicycle, the people want to see the bicycle. They don't want to see, you know, a random cat footage playing or a basketball footage playing. They want to see that bicycle that you are talking about. And then after you tell them what they're going to be doing, basically just say your budget, how many videos are you looking to get out a week. So for me, I would do a video every 2 to 3 days, and then submit the job posting, and you will get a bunch of video editors that are eager to work with you. And find one that has the best experience and one that communicates well with you. Now for the thumbnails, once again, you could pay someone to do this for you, but like I said, this is very simple to do, so I am just going to do it. We are doing the 1970s, and it looks like these are just AI generated images, so we are going to download one of these images and tell ChatGPT to create one for me. So I'm just going to say recreate this background image of the 1970s and remove the text. Now obviously you should add as much detail as possible so ChatGPT knows exactly what you're looking for, but for this example, we're gonna let this one do its job and just see what it comes up with. And this is the image that it came up with, which will work perfectly for this thumbnail. So we are going to save the image. And then from here, we're just gonna plop it on over into Photoshop. Now I will say ChatGPT doesn't do a great job at doing the correct dimensions for a thumbnail. So you're gonna have to press C or the crop tool and just manually make this a little bit bigger. And bada bing, bada boom, press generative expand and then generate it, and you're going to be good to go. Now this channel does the red background for the text, so we're going to do the same thing. Rectangle tool, go like this, add the background, fill, red, Boom, easy peasy. And they did life in the 80s, so we're gonna do life in the 70s. And then after maybe 5 to 10 minutes of Photoshop work, this is the thumbnail I came up with, which I think is perfect. If you look at this one and compare it to this one right here, there's not that big of a difference, and I think it's gonna work really, really well. I meant to say we're comparing it to this one, which obviously looks very, very good, and it's very similar. I think mine's a little bit better in all honesty. With that being said, now you have your thumbnail, you have your video edit, you have everything you need to start uploading, and from here you are going to upload that freaking video. But make sure that the video description is very similar to what they are doing, and the reason you're doing this is because you want to steal this channel's viewers. They have these viral videos that are continuously getting views, and you're a fresh channel, so the only way that you're going to get into the algorithm is with search engine optimization and creating videos that are very similar to theirs. Because what the algorithm is going to do is, whenever someone watches this video and they like it, they are going to get suggested videos right along here. And what this is going to do is it's going to suggest your video because it's so similar to their video. If the viewer likes their video, then they will most likely like your video. So if you can make your video similar as possible without complete plagiarism, then you are going to be good to go, and you're going to get suggested views based off their viewership. And if you don't believe me, like I said, I have a private community where I teach faceless YouTube. I have a full course for beginners or people that have been in YouTube for a while that are trying to grow and expand into more channels. I have weekly calls, etc., and people have been getting insane results in there. Like Janelle here, who said, I want to give you a quick update on the video I posted about early in the week. It's now over 800,000 views. I didn't expect these results so soon. I hope this encourages you to keep posting. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Joseph, aka me. One of their first videos ever have earned them over $3,400 with faceless YouTube, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Then we have Clow here, has made over $2,000 since joining of June 2025, which is also really insane. And then we have David, who has earned almost $2,000 since joining the community. And the list goes on and on of people getting these big wins within inside the community. So if you are 100% serious about trying to make faceless YouTube your job, then click the link in the description and join the community. But please only join if you are serious about doing this. I don't want someone who's going to join and then just leave 5 minutes into joining the community because they realize it's a little bit harder than they expected. If you're willing to put the work in and you're willing to change your life, then click the link in the description and join the community. I answer DMs in there every single day individually, so if you want to work with me one-on-one, this is the place to do it. So if you decide to join the community, I will see you in there and I'm going to DM you right away. But if not, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and also click the video on the screen to find the 7 most profitable niches on YouTube in 2025. Peace.